All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hajime no Ippo, episode 55. All right.
Oh, man.
We're right on the cusp of the Date Ippo fight.
That's right.
And,
yes.
I'm hyped. I want
I
to
am
see
too.
it. I want it now.
Yeah. It'll be a little bit weird and yet so fitting going into the Date Ippo fight, assuming that is, going to start maybe this episode.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
After that wonderful bit of comedy that we got with Mashiba and Ippo.
That's so true. Yes.
Good stuff right there.
Oh, that was
going.
So good. Oh, yes.
From the tsundere to the serious.
Yes. I love what
yeah.
they're doing with Mashiba more recently. It's perfect. It's so entertaining.
Yes.
Yes. But we're rooting for both of these fighters coming up in this fight here.
Both the young and the old.
Yes. The clearly 42-year-old masquerading as a 29-year-old.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good about being 28, and
he would be
this way.
And he would actually be looking pretty good for 42.
I agree.
Yeah.
He would look like, hey, you are you like 39 or something? You barely look a day over 40.
Yeah,
I'm 29. Oh. Boxing takes it out of you, y'all.
Or at least
ridiculous.
Kids.
Jeez.
I mean, do you think Takamura would still look the way Takamura does if he had a little tyke?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But we've got a fight coming up, and it's going to be good. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this now. Yep. All right.
The sound of silence.
Yep. Maybe what we have coming up in terms of story arcs is so important that they don't want to spoil it at all, so they show us a boxing match from, Ippo's past,
Mm-hmm.
Or it's going to be the rematch of the century or something,
I mean, that would be awesome.
That would be freaking
I feel
cool.
like, though, what they're building up for after the match with Date is going to be Ippo going outside of Japan. Especially considering how they built up the world champ, with Date's backstory.
Sure.
Ooh. The visuals for this OP really are good, though.
Uh-huh. Madhouse.
Yeah.
The amount of steam and, sweat and stuff coming off of these guys when they're fighting and stuff makes them seem more like machines than people,
They're titans.
Yeah, exactly. Oh! Dang. Oh my gosh. Jeez, don't kill the chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the heck home.
As soon as Kamigawa walks around the corner, he doubles over.
He's still dating her.
And look at the sour face.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my, tarot cards.
Maybe she'll be better at this than Aoki.
Bingo!
Let's start this very important match with some superstition.
Yeah, if she's acting that really, yeah. Oh, wow. Whoa. She's so serious. Oh, crap. Ah! Wow. So we don't even get to know. Like,
Yep.
Okay. Good.
いつでも明るくボクシングを楽しんでる。それがあの子たちの長所なんですから。
Mm.
の緊張感まで失せるわい。ただでさえ小僧が日本タイトルなんぞピンとこんのに。
Yeah.
そうですね。一歩くん印象全然変わってない。
Yeah. Yeah. Look how far he's come.
Mm-hmm. Kamako is so proud. Yep.
決まれば胃が痛くなる。
Aww.
今度につけば心臓に悪い。あれほど手がかかるボクサーは他にはおらんわ。また足の持病がち。
Oh.
今度も信じましょうよ。勝つって。一歩くんが日本チャンピオンになれるって。
Wow.
Okay.
Yep. There was the tree. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like,
Yeah.
ah.
伊達さんとやったのは山田くんとハンバーガー食べた日だっけ。初めてのスパーで6度もダウン取られまるで歯が立たなかの僕の力がどこまで通用するか全部出し切ってぶつからせてもらいます。
You know, if they did want Ippo to lose at some point, this would be a good place to do it.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
やはり落ちていますか。
Oh, physical?
素晴らしい。6年前世界中をやる前の数値とほぼ変わってる。
Wow.
Wow.
どうすればこれだけの特筆すべきは視神経の反射速度の機敏さだ。ボクサーには必要不可欠なものだから。
Whoa.
なくベストコンディションだ。明日の
Okay.
気の毒なぐらいだよ。
So he's thick and like he's.
おだんじゃねえ。あいつはまだ若い。一度や二度の挫折なら取り戻せる。だが俺は遠回りできね
Yeah, the way
You're gonna
they're
have
bringing
to-
it up that
you have
Ippo
to
could
give
recover
him-
from setbacks.
Yeah.
え。負けたら引退。その覚悟はとうにできている。
Oh, man.
止めさせてもらうぜ。幕の内。
Oh my God, they're building it up. I
Yep,
think this
yep.
is just the tension building, Jacob. Like,
Oh, boy.
oh. Cool. So he passed the way in. That's awesome. Oh.
頭つきデビュー戦の時と一緒だ。
Oh, so it was sentimental too.
Yep, yep, yep.
Oh.
自分でも信じられないや。ここまで来れるなんて。いつもいじめられていて、高村さんに助けられて。初めは葉っぱ10枚から始まったんだ。
Yeah. All that
I'm nervous.
time.
I'm nervous. Oh, boy.
I mean, yeah, they're giving little bits of backstory, Jacob.
I
little
know,
bits of
I know.
recap, you know?
よし、行こ
You can
Let's
do this,
go.
Ippo.
う。強い人との試合だ。
ここ
Oh.
職場か。
Wait. Ah!
Oh,
Yes, it's the
yeah.
teacher!
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh! So many people are
Yeah.
here!
でも本当すごい。
Wow!
これ全部幕の内を見に来とるのか。大変なことになっちゃったな。
Oh.
バカ野郎。
Ah! Yeah!
Mm.
3年 B 組の皆さん、今日は特別な試合です。応援よろしく。
Oh, good old Mizawa. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ah.
せいかな。古傷がうずきやがる。
Old wound? The nose scar?
試合が終われば、お前にもわかるさ。嘘。はい。一歩。
Yeah.
Knock him dead.
Haha!
Yeah.
Thumbs up and then peace for victory. V for victory. Let's go.
青コーナーより挑戦者。
The challenger! Makunouchi Ippo!
Oh, boy.
姿を見せた途端にこの大歓声ゆっくりと今リングへ
Oh, whoa, he looks grim. Whoa,
Wow.
the lion. Like a great general.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see it. Disrobe, man. Let me see those muscles.
Yep.
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Well, we're gonna go all 10, Jacob. Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
He's chiseled. Ippo! Ah!
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, the episode isn't ending
No,
there.
this
Is
is
it?
not ending there, no. Oh.
どれだけ進歩したかまずは肌で感じてみねえとな
Oh. That was some clever movement there. You
Oh
see
man.
that?
Yeah.
踏み込んできた伊達さんは撃ち合うって言っている
Oh.
踏み込んできちゃう
Whoa.
Okay.
フットウェイトだ避ける動きと攻撃を
And he's already brought back in for another. Whoa.
殺は進んだか
Ha!
挑戦者から前に出るよーし行くぞ
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Let's go. Yeah.
試合に来てんだチャンピオンですよ
Whoa.
止まらねえか
Whoa. 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 Dang.
来ない左右で連打だ
Yep. Yep.
回転を上げてきやがって
Whoa. Huh.
低いところからちょこまか
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, he's exposed.
Oh.
Right there with the left cross. Yep.
Are we gonna?
Oh. How'd he block it?
打ち終わりを狙われた避けられない歯を食いしばれ
Oh.
Okay. Oh. That was nothing.
Yeah.
We're just getting started.
Neither of them would be able to get to this point without being able to take a few hits.
Yeah, yeah.
あのチャンピオン強いんだ
Of course he is. Yeah. Yeah.
なんと堂々と戦っとるんだ
Yeah, this
Oh,
is not.
the confidence.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, don't say that in your head. Say that out loud.
Shot it. Oh, wait.
He went for his ear.
Yeah.
Oh.
耳の裏三半規管を揺するパンチだ
His balance
Oh,
was
man.
His balance was thrown off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
焦ったなチューリップガードだぜ
Yeah, and then he breaks the guard. Oh, jeez, jeez. Oh.
Oh boy. Haha.
Wow. Hey, he's still moving. Still moving fast, too. Jeez. He can use his moves now.
Did he put bucket?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
コークスクリューは速すぎておいおいこんな距離からやめよ有効打打てる隙間なんぞ
Yeah. Don't. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Oh. Oh, Takamura was
Yeah.
just like, holy crap. He did damage.
Oh.
あの距離じゃパンチは死ぬもんだ
That's how strong Ippo is. Ah, look at the teacher.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
oh.
気がしねえあらば打ち合うまでよ
Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this? Yeah, good first round.
Okay.
Wow.
Whew.
Oh, it's 10-10. Wow. Whoa.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Hoo-hoo. All right. All right. And this is where they end the episode? Or no?
Yeah, no. I feel like Dante's about to come out of this corner exploding with power. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
どっちがいつ倒れてもおかしくねえ打ち合いだ。だがありゃ一歩の距離だ。
Yeah, he's setting the tempo here. Yep.
電車を力でねじ伏せて国内最強の称号が欲しいんだろ。長井は欲張りすぎると痛い。
Whoa. Takamura making a prophecy.
Oh, the sound of Ippo's hits.
Go in. Oh!
Oh!
His head's exposed! Oh!
Oh!
Wow!
Yeah!
Oh!
Woo!
Oh!
Oh, man.
He ate it!
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Holy
But Dante's
crap!
just taking them.
Is this where he shows off that his neck muscles are like... No, he's... Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he got in his head just there by doing that intentionally and showing, like, I have taken really big punches in my day.
Uh-huh.
And I'm about to, he's like, I'm about to basically make myself immune to pain and just
Yep,
go machine. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's awesome.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Because when he got punched, his eyes didn't even shut. He just kind of snapped his neck back and like went
And then
with
brought it back, yeah.
And then brought it back and then got
The
hit again.
Determinator, yeah.
Ha ha! Ha ha! What you did there. I saw it. Oh, yeah! Otsuma! Yeah! Oh, that's cool. Going through all the
matches.
All the matches even in order, too. Yeah. Freaking Mashiba.
Yep.
Nice. Sendo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Wow. So what's Tate gonna do now? Is he just gonna stand there with his guard down and just walk towards Ippo?
No. What he's gonna do is he's gonna basically, whittle him down slowly over time. They've set the pace by saying this is a 10-round match. So
yeah,
we're going the distance. Okay, well done, Hajime no Ippo. You did a fantastic job at making me believe, holy crap, Ippo could actually lose the match. And then they're setting us up with like, oh no, we're gonna have so many reversals in this match. It's a 10-round title match.
Like,
we're going the distance. This is going to be a stamina battle, a tactics battle, an experience battle, and just a raw strength battle. Like,
I feel like
the whole package is being used here.
There's a part of me that wants to think we can figure out who's going to win just from how the beginning of the match starts, from the meta perspective, in order to make whatever result it is the most as satisfying as possible.
Right.
Because it's such an important match. And yet at the same time,
and yet
there's 10 rounds.
There's 10
rounds.
And look what they did in 2.
And look what they
did in 2.
Well, and the thing is, like, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So they set it up.
Yeah.
And okay, first round, right? They both have the things that basically take the other by surprise, right? So it's like, okay, how are they going to work on these? But then they set up the whole thing of, okay, Date's making some mistakes, right? He underestimated Ippo, and then he's like, no, I'm not going to underestimate Ippo. He goes and meets Ippo on Ippo's turf, and Takamura pointed out that's kind of a pride thing, that could really hurt him.
Yeah.
And it does. Except it doesn't.
Right.
Right. Because the tactics side of things, right, goes to Ippo, right? In that he got headshots in, several big ones, and we know how Ippo's punches hurt, right? And Date's an older guy, right? He's a ripe old 29, right? Even though his doctor said he's in the best condition he's ever been in his life.
Yeah.
But Date just takes them.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen someone do that in Ippo.
I don't think so either.
Like, even when we see them like push through the punches and be like, yeah, is that all you got kind of a thing?
Right.
It isn't something where it seems to do nothing. It's something where they easily push past it. And it's like, yeah, I'm a beast too. We'll have to really slug this out. But this was just like this feels like he just went, I'm going to put my hit point counter on freeze right now. And just for as long as this lasts, whatever, nothing's gonna work. Yep. Because the resolve on this guy is insane, because he's going to retire if he loses this match, right? And
so he's got to pull out all the stops, and one of his stops apparently is just the I will feel no pain.
Right.
And I don't need my head in order to block.
Yeah, so my body is wholly one piece, and the fact that you hit my head doesn't really matter. You might as well be hitting my gloves. That's
So what I expected coming into this match is that Date was going to do kind of like what he did in this first round here. This first round, he basically executed on some tactical expertise with going for things like that under the ear shot.
Yeah, loved that.
That those kinds of moments where you go, holy crap, yeah, if you mess with the inner ear, they're going to get thrown off balance, they're going to be all kinds of things. So it's effectively, he hit him with a stun for 2 seconds. And in boxing, a 2-second stun, that would be just like...
Oh, yeah.
That's...
it's an eternity.
Completely sets the tempo back in Date's favor. So we have the meta thing being that Ippo is in. He's got the energy.
Right.
So he's able to keep the fight on his terms and his turf in a lot of ways.
Yep.
But Date meets him there and outmaneuvers him by getting a clever, precise punch. And based on what the doctor said, we know that his eye reflexes are like second to none. So not only works on the defensive side of things, where he's going to be able to
match, but
on the offense where he'll be able to find the perfect spot.
Right. He can take the opportunities,
punch, which means his corkscrew is going to land. It is going to land in this match.
Yep.
And if it does...
when it does.
Well, when it does, Ippo is going to, feel that next 2 or 3 punches that go into him.
Oh, yeah.
Really hard.
Yeah, well,
or he might not feel them. He'll just wake up and it'll be over.
Yeah, it's... It's funny because when Date used his corkscrew the first time, I was kind of surprised. I'm like, you're loudly blaring what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah. It seems like the wind-up is way too slow.
The wind-up's way too slow. You got to back up, then wind up and strike, and you haven't unbalanced Ippo properly,
right?
So that he just blocks it, right?
Yeah.
Especially for a strike that's so precise as that, right?
Right. He would have needed to be in the correct range to do it when he hit him with the under ear punch, and then have enough time to be able to get it under. But even like then, that time when he disoriented him, that was all in close quarters range.
Right.
And Ippo was only really out of it for a short period of time.
But the thing is, I feel like them having Date do that, one, it's that Date's kind of testing the waters, right? You know,
for sure.
But I feel like that's the show trying to lull us into a false sense of security.
Oh, you're going again for this angle that Ippo could lose?
I don't know. I mean, because the thing is he hasn't lost yet, and they've made us think that he could lose, like maybe at certain points before.
Oh yeah,
but
the worst offender was, I think, Psyche. Which was the one, or was it Sendo? The one where he literally should have just been absolutely demolished. I think it might have been Psyche.
Yeah, but I think with Psyche we at least had the meta thing of he just sort of appeared out of nowhere. There wasn't really much build up to him as an opponent, so he probably wasn't going to beat Ippo.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the making a blind punch that happens to land that gives him the opportunity to then whatever. Yeah, but the thing is,
this is a championship title match.
This is a championship title match.
There's world-shattering big things that happen depending on who wins here. There's a lot of backstory given to Date, so we could be seeing a horrible, tragic career death. But we could be seeing also the other side of things where this is a look how far Ippo has come, but he loses here, so he still has so much more to go.
Right, because they've been doing that. They've been doing the tragic or sudden backstory equals horrible tragic death, but they've been doing that for Ippo too.
Ippo's is more of a recap.
Yeah, it's more of a recap. Granted.
It's not any new information.
Right, which is so
the
tough.
Title main character.
Right, and that could be used. That could be used for good or bad. Right, whether he wins or loses, it could be used so that it's remember what this win means, right? Or it's okay, you lost, but remember how far you've come since then,
for sure,
right? You can go again, I
think you're right in that in terms of the dramatic feeling that would have if Ippo won or lost here. I think the feeling of him losing would be a little bit stronger than the feeling of him winning. The emotional just kind of gravity of it.
And with everyone watching and
because everyone's watching, because this is a match that if he won it, it would be he would be on the path to legend. Status, And it's crazy to think about that we're that close. We're that close. We're right on the cusp of that. So I think that my main way to tell that that Ippo's going to win probably is if they double down on Date backstory at the end of the next episode.
Okay.
So, what I would think that they would want to do is they would want to have something happen almost practically Adrian and Date's wife shows up and stuff at the match.
AG,
yeah. Or if they want to tease it, I think that Date is going to win. I think that Ippo is going to get reversaled basically extremely hard at the end of the next episode.
Yeah, because usually with fights, right? Yeah. Just in movies and stories from what I've seen,
for the entertainment value,
whoever is doing the best at the beginning
is not the one going to lose,
right? Whether you're talking Black Panther or just the way that
you could just go down the list.
Right. Yeah. And in the case of Ippo's fights, that's held true too. With him being the challenger, they do their awesome thing, and then
the tricky thing with that is that in shows you don't know what's the big fight. Because there's a lot of show always left.
Exactly.
The only time you know it's the big fight is if the show is literally going to end after this fight.
Yeah. Right.
Which Ippo is not going to do here. So we have no way of knowing, and it's perfect in that we have no way of being able to tell what's a huge match going either direction. And here I think it's still favored for Ippo. I think it's still favored slightly, maybe less than 55-45, maybe 52-48. But I think that the main gist of it here is that Date has a lot of stops that he's going to pull out.
Yep.
And here'd be a way that they could just subvert both of my expectations here to, kind of how it would go depending on which one wins, is that this is a 4-episode fight.
I could definitely see that.
And I think if they did that, I would have my mind blown. I would want it to be a very short bit in the 4th episode. This is already episode 1.
Yeah. So
two
it's
more
like
episodes.
3 rounds, 3 rounds, and then 2 rounds.
And 1 round, like in the 4th episode,
Sure.
basically. Like it's just
Yeah.
really short amount of time.
Oh man.
And that kind of bit there would mean that I'd have to wait basically another week before I feel like I would even have a little bit more of an idea as to who's going to win. And I don't think this is the kind of match where they'll do the real subverting of expectations where like one of them wins in the next episode, you know? I think they're going to do the classic, let's drag this all the way out the 10 rounds. Both of these fighters will not go down. Like, I want to see both of them get knocked down like 3 times each and get like back up at like 8 seconds, like 9 seconds.
Well, and what's crazy about this is that, and I'm really glad that they're making them so evenly matched as far as in the beginning of the fight, because it's a championship fight, right? You know, don't use the regular tricks for fights, and these people are both at the best of the best, right? So so they are ready for each other, right? That way it's a, who knows? Like just the upsets aren't crazy upsets. They're just these little upsets, right?
Just these little
things, and it's like, oh man, which person will start to drag behind? Which one will not be able to keep up, right?
And I gotta say, what I'm impressed with is that on paper they made Ippo be the one that's pulling ahead here. The reversal was technically Ippo's in that he got in all the punches here,
right?
But the nagging feeling here is that Ippo's not the one that actually pulled the reversal. And Date established something in his mental fortitude that Ippo was not ready for. And so that's why I want there to be 4 episodes, is that Ippo needs to regain his mental fortitude, in my opinion, in the 3rd episode.
Okay.
Like, I want it to be a thing where the 2nd episode is him struggling to get it back.
Sure.
And then reversals in some ways. And it's neither. Because I think if Ippo reversals in the 2nd episode, like in this next one here, I don't think that means anything.
Right, because the thing is that the reversal technically hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Because the reversal is that Ippo made a reversal, but it didn't seem to work very well. It didn't seem to work, right? Of, like, and that was a psychological battle that Date won. And I love how they've showcased how Date is using all the angles. Like even though he would never think that he would necessarily need to use clinching, once Ippo gets that 10-centimeter punch in on him, he's like, all right, clinching,
that's off the table.
That's off the table. That is a no-go, right?
Yeah.
You know, so things like the mental battle here of simply just being like, maybe these punches will have an effect on him way later on, right? You know, that he can only take so many punches like this and completely shrug them off.
I gotta rattle him.
But I gotta rattle him. So by doing it at the very beginning and just being like,
yes. And specifically the head. I want to call out Date here for something really important. We know that he's taking damage. We have the meta overview kind of perspective here. He said these body blows are actually starting to stack up. So instead of directing him towards his body, he maybe intentionally gives up his head to let him go, yeah, you think you're doing damage? So then that overrides Ippo's remembering of those body blows that he gave him, like the 10-centimeter punch. Date has his eyes bulged out of his head when he got hit on that one there. That one hurt. He was like, oh, that was my lunch. Oh my God. That could have been embarrassing.
Right. And by basically offering him up the thing that should be where Ippo wins, right? Because when Ippo gets a solid punch on the head, that's when people start going down. That's when people start dropping, right?
And I think he gave a weaker uppercut too, but it was still an uppercut. And that's Ippo's also classic punch. So
So like oh man, I love it. It's so good. It's so good because
don't worry, Ippo. You can go the distance. You know where.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because
Takamura's commentary actually on the sideline was really good.
Yep.
We're being reminded that another champion recognizes the moves of a champion, but also kind of how a champion is feeling in this moment.
Right.
The idea that Takamura was kind of commenting on how he kind of feels for Date because you've got this young upstart here whose energy is so high that he's determining the entire pace of the fight. And Date's just barely keeping up with him in terms of that tempo. And it was really just that ear punch that was kind of his breather from the the intense infighting that was going on.
Well, and also the pressure of the way that you fight when you're at the top. Because,
sure.
Because the thing is that Date would do better if he didn't get that close to Ippo, right?
Absolutely.
But the thing is that, well, that's not as exciting for the crowd. That's basically fighting from a point of potential weakness because it's saying that this is a place where I would be at a disadvantage. He's better than me in this area, so I'm not going to fight him there, right?
Okay.
Hence the whole thing of like, because it would be better if he were to fight at a distance. It would be better if he didn't take any headshots in a strictly, statistical side of things.
Sure.
But in manipulating the energy of the stadium and the mentality of Ippo, right?
Yeah.
That might be something. It's a sacrificing of a piece for gaining position or whatever, right?
Oh, that's a cool bit. On the chess terminology kind of side of things here, I do see Ippo having established his control of the center early on. His opening moves give him a slight non-piece value advantage.
Right.
And Date realizes that, okay, I'm not going to beat him on piece value advantage in the beginning of the game. His positional moves are too structured. They're too well executed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off the reservation just a little bit, throw a chink in his plans, and see how well he reacts to it.
Right.
And we'll see that in the next episode here, basically.
Yep.
Ippo, steel yourself and just stick to your guns. Don't change anything. Don't freak out.
Just keep calm. Yep.
And
flow like water. Yeah. All that.
Wail those fists all over him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited for this match to continue. I put it still in Ippo's favor between 52 and 55 to 48 and 45.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like I can properly give Ippo a 55% chance of winning or something like that.
But not much more.
Not much more. And the thing is, I feel like before when I wasn't sure if Ippo was going to win, it was kind of like a thing of I almost feel like it was an illusion, right? It was an illusion of him not being able to win. Like the idea that like maybe there was some part in my head somewhere that was like, but he'll still win, right? Because this is it's about Ippo.
That was the illusion.
But here, yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like it really is just a based on the preference of the creator, right? Of just which way they want the coin to land.
Yeah.
Like it's just do I think it would is this the kind of story I want to make?
Like
where
kind
Ippo,
of story do they want to tell?
Exactly.
So in some ways it should be easier for us to predict it then.
Maybe because so if Ippo this is the story of Ippo the underdog, right? And one of the potential issues that you could run into is that if Ippo when Ippo gets to the top, how do they keep it interesting? Because this is a stupidly long show in manga and all that stuff, right? So maybe
there would be rematches and a lot of, I would say, where characters that you've introduced in the past have their own progression that carries them into the same stratosphere with Ippo.
Sure.
And I would say that would be the main way you'd do it. And I think that the show has done that actually pretty well thus far, but they've also done little things where they take a character that is in the featherweight division and move them up a division, like with Mashiba, and then now he can be the champion. He reigns free there.
Right.
And that's kind of a cool twist on things. Like he could end up going back into featherweight once he feels confident or not. But who knows? Yeah. So because
Ippo's also won every match with a knockout. Right?
Yep.
It hasn't been going till the end and then points determine it or whatever.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. Like the possibilities of a tie or a points match.
Oh yeah, because they brought up the whole points thing. Like they haven't talked about that before.
They've never shown us the actual scores.
It's one of those things where it's like, are they just psyching us out? Is this a red herring because this is the title match and they know they can do things differently? So they're throwing that extra bit in there. Like
I also feel like if they start using the points more dramatically, it's the kind of thing where they'll use it as the you did well, Ippo, but Date won because of points.
Sure,
Like,
you
that's-
didn't go down,
Right.
like, or stay down at least.
Yeah,
but
like that would be the kind of loss for Ippo that would feel the most painful, because it would feel wrong almost.
well, and
Because
it's
he wouldn't have gone down, it would just been
right.
that.
And in a lot of ways, he hasn't had to win a match by points yet.
Yeah.
You know, because his fists are so stupid powerful, he just blows away his competition.
Yep.
Right. The idea
He
that
gets lucky if
yeah,
if
yeah.
they're actually really tough competition.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But like he's never had to think of, okay, I actually need to think about points now. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So in this case, I think they're just going for maximum tension building.
Yeah. And it's working.
I still think it's just, leaning slightly towards Ippo, and we'll get to see more based on that. But my predictions still stand as to, like, if I'm trying to metagame this and guess,
Yeah.
that based on what happens at the end of the next episode, we'll have a very clear picture as to who's going to win this
I
year.
don't know. I have never had such a strong feeling of worry over a match in Ippo.
Ippo, yeah,
like I've had this kind of feeling of worry for the opponents, right?
Right.
When they get us
Yes.
to really be emotionally invested in
Yes.
the opponents, but never for Ippo. Like,
Yeah.
huh.
I think my most worried match I've been in before this one was Miyata going overseas, actually.
Oh.
Because
yeah.
it's not Ippo in the
right.
match.
So anything can happen over there.
Anything could happen, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
But,
boy.
yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. This was a crazy
Yes.
one, and we're looking forward to the next one. And if you want to
Yeah.
see that next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about these shows, about anime in general, or just whatever. Like Jacob's book that he wrote that's awesome.
That's right. Yeah, because that's a thing. My sci-fi novel, Battle Lines. It's on Amazon in both hardcover and ebook format for whichever works best for you.
Yeah.
Links in the descriptions. Go check it out. It's pretty awesome, and yeah.
Yeah. So if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.